Hey, all, pardon the lighting slash anything else that doesn't look as appealing right now. But I wanted to take you guys outside, even though it's dark, because it's not sunrise yet, or it's starting to be. But it's like raining, whatever. So this is the best we got. Dark outside, sun starting to come up, and this like awful, I don't know, white light. But that doesn't matter because that's not the point of this video. Um, a friend of mine was really inquiring about the details of my diet and exercise routine and everything. So I'm going to take the time and break it all the way down in this video. So, oh, it sounds like it's starting to pour or the air is turning on somewhere else. Anyway, oh, it's the air. Yes, so let's start with diet. As you know, I've incorporated fasting. So let me describe it all and describe the foods I'm eating and so forth. So, also, I haven't been weighing or measuring my food, but I will describe it in very specific terms because, number one, a recipe, that's the only way to follow it, right? And number two, if I were weighing and measuring my food, I would probably have even better results. So when you are on it, you should be like on all the way. And after this weekend, I have a wedding to go to and so forth. I'm probably going to get very specific in tweaking the diet, in measuring and eating more vegetables. Vegetables is not something I enjoy, so I don't look for it. A holistic dentist I went to, he's great. If you want to know more, send me a message. A holistic dentist I went to recommends the Mediterranean diet. So, that's more vegetables. And mind you, I'm gonna keep eating red meat. But as I was looking through the diet, I could definitely add some of these things. Okay. So here's my situation, my diet program. Um, every Saturday, I cheat. I cheat all day, but that doesn't mean you go crazy and eat like 5 pizzas. It's, I usually don't have cheese for my eggs because I don't eat dairy when I'm dieting. And there's certain things I just don't do. Like I don't drink milk, so therefore, or cream, so therefore maybe I'll have a cappuccino with a little bit of sugar. That would be something I'll do on a Saturday. So Saturdays I cheat. I have pasta with white sauce, some of my favorite things, fried chicken. I love fried chicken. Like, I don't think there's much better than fried chicken. So that's Saturday. So now what do I do here all the other days? So Sunday, Monday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I fast Tuesday. So I break up my week, which I said has been effective for me. So Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I eat high protein, low carb, moderate to low fat. That's part of my tweaking. If I lower the fat, I'm going to burn more fat off of my body. So here are the rules. No sugar, no dairy, no processed carbs in any form. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and no fruit because fruit has sugar. Now, mind you, fruit is good for you, and you could definitely eat it in small to moderate quantities when you're not like trying to lose weight. Okay, so what does my day look like? My day looks like 4 meals. The first meal is high protein, high fat, no carb. I read about that. It's a really good start at your day, and it really helps with like fat burning. Even clients of a particular psychologist who suffer with depression, once he got them on starting your day without any sweets, carbs, whatever, the depression rate like went down like crazy. So it's even the source of starting your day positively and energized. So what my breakfast is, like I said, high protein, protein shake, and high fat. Then my next 3 meals are a meat, typically, I don't know, maybe like 40 grams of protein I shoot per meal, or anywhere between like 25 to 40. And a carb measured, 2/3 cup of rice. White rice is fine. half a sweet potato, and so forth. And I try to put a vegetable in there on the side. A lot of times it doesn't happen. That's the tweaking. And if I'm, itching for cheating, I do certain things that are like, that make me really happy. Like I'll save time. Like I'll be like, okay, after this meal, go have a coffee. Like I drink coffee most of the day, like all day. But like I'll set it because I really like coffee. So it's like a treat for me, and it helps me not like want a dessert. My dessert is a coffee. Also, you could reach for almonds, a couple nuts if you're like a little bit hungry, but you can't eat yet, whatever. But watch your portions. So what does my day look like in the amount of protein, carbs, and everything? My day looks like 160 grams of protein, 100 grams or less of carbs, and probably 50 to 70 grams of fat. Because I know when I've seen my Fat Secret, that's what the app that I like input all my foods is called. I've had days where I got up to like 75. I was eating a lot of salmon, and then my high fat breakfast, all these things. So now I gotta see, calculating my high fat breakfast, where do I land? Can I drop it down to like 40 grams of fat? That'll probably be where I wanna be. Because when I was doing very strict bodybuilding diet, it's exactly as I'm describing, but much less fat still. 25 grams of fat per day, and I had a lot of results. But now that I'm implementing this particular breakfast, and based on the whole starting your day and feeling good, blah 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 blah, I probably could only reduce it down to about 40 per day. But that's where that is. So those are my numbers. How do you get your numbers? Number one, carbs, you could keep it right around there. Carbs at 100 grams or less. Low carb day 50 grams. High carb day like 150. Like before leg days, you could do a high carb day. You could do those ratios. And then fat 25 grams or lower. So I would say 40 grams or lower, because hey, that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, when I was really like slimming down the body fat, that's where it was. But look at it. But those are the numbers for those two. Now your protein is based on 1 to 1.5 times of your lean body mass. So your lean body mass is taking your BMI. So if you don't know your BMI, like by a legit test, I think they do it for like $50 at UM. If you don't know your exact BMI, just go to websites and get your estimated BMI based on your height and your weight and your age and your gender. And what you do is you take your weight and you multiply it by, whatever your BMI is. So I think mine's like 160, which I'm like 150 right now because I've lost weight. I think it was like 160 times like 30%. That's the BMI estimate of I'm 30% fat. So my lean body mass is 160 minus whatever 30% is. Let's say it's 110 pounds, maybe 115. So then I multiply 115 by 1.5 because I'm doing really heavy weightlifting, and you need the proper fuel for your body. If not, you're going to consume your muscles. So what is the whole point? Anyway, going back, that's why I got 160 grams of protein. That's the math. So what is the whole point of this type of diet and heavy workout? Is to increase muscle mass and decrease fat. If you don't supply the proper amount of protein to your body while you're working out, you are going to eat your muscles, and you are not going to get the results you want. You're going to be flabby, and you're not going to tone. Now, what else did I want to say about that? People tend to lose weight. They go on diets and they restrict eating, low cal, whatever, don't supply themselves with the proper nutrition, and all they're doing is consuming muscles. So you might lose pounds, but we're not looking for pounds. We're looking for body change, and we're looking for BMI change. So if I start at 30% BMI, I want to see 28% BMI, 25% BMI, and that means I'm doing something. And that's the harder one to reach. Not harder in the sense that it's hard to get to. It's that people don't know how to diet, and people don't know how to properly do the thing. They see pounds, they think they're going well, BMI hasn't changed, or BMI dropped very little, and then oftentimes people gain it right back, so forth. You don't have more, when you have more muscle mass, so let's break this down a little bit. When you have more muscle mass, you have a higher like metabolism, you have a higher resting caloric use, so more muscles use more calories, so therefore you will start you'll be able to eat more and not gain weight or whatever, right? So those are those things. The other thing is people have this misconception that if you work out really hard you're gonna get all bulky and stuff, and it's like, and you don't want that. You want to lose weight, so you just do a lot of cardio. But no, that's like incorrect thinking. The best and most effective way to lose weight is to kill your muscles and eat a diet to literally just obliterate fat. To look bulky takes years and years and years. And like I was telling my husband, so going back to results of this diet, I actually lost, I don't know, like 6 pounds, but I haven't lost in like the last week or a week and a half, or, you know, it's been fluctuating. It was my time of the month, so therefore I'm holding on to water and other things. And I really expected today's weigh-in, because yesterday I fasted, my schedule was off this week. I expected today's weigh-in to be, 2 or 3 pounds lower than I am. And I'm like, And I'm telling my husband, he's like, could it be a plateau? We were talking about all this, and I was like, I don't think it's a plateau. I think I'm like, because I see my body changing, I think I'm like legit increasing muscle, and that's why my weight hasn't changed. And he's like, man, that's the holy grail. The holy grail. So I weigh more, but I have less body fat. The holy grail is not just to reduce body fat, it's to increase muscle. And if you're doing both at the same time, that's like, so he's like, man, you're in a good spot. So anyway, it's a misconception. You're not going to get bulky. The path to weight loss for any person in any stage is literally high protein, low carbs, low to moderate. I guess 100 grams is probably like moderate carb, and low fat. That's the recipe. And the diet that I'm explaining, that's the recipe. Plus working out. By the way, when I calculate, even if I eat my 4 meals, all that protein, 160 grams of protein, that's like, I don't know, 6 chicken breasts if you lay it all out, right? You would think, man, that's a lot of food. So one, I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to cheat, or it helps not cheat. But when I calculate all the calories, it's only like 1,400 calories a day. My sweet spot's actually like 1,500 calories a day based on how hard I work out. So 1,500 calories a day, does that sound like a high caloric diet to you? No, you're eating like a horse, but your calories are low because you're eating the right things for your body. Okay, so to review, now you know the diet, the restrictions, and let's review the days. Oh yeah, and last thing, my fasting day is drinking water, coffee, and chicken broth. I drink chicken broth like 4 times a day, like replacing a meal. All I do for that is to curb hunger. I gotta tend 2 little children, so it's hard. But my fasting day totally eliminates the extra calories I eat on my cheat day, so it's like I was dieting all week long. And based on the numbers, I should be losing 2.5 pounds a week, which is really high based on my numbers. What else? Based on my caloric deficit. I had something where I wanted to go, but if I remember, I'll come back to it. But anyway, breaking down the week again. Saturday, cheat day. Sunday, Monday is diet day. As I said, high protein, moderate carbs, low fat. Tuesday's fasting day, chicken broth, water, coffee. Then Wednesday through Friday is diet day, and then repeat. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say, which I said it in the other video about how the fasting's effective. it's confusing my body. So they always suggest not eating the same caloric intake every day for the next 3 months because your body will adapt to it. So the fact that I have a fasting day and a cheat day is also contributing to my weight loss because it's keeping my body on edge, knowing, hey, I don't know what kind of food I'm gonna get tomorrow or whatever. So it's not getting used to it, because people do tend to plateau when they're on diets for extended periods. And I could go into another video on how to break plateau at some other point. Okay, wow, this video is long already and I haven't gotten into exercise. I'm gonna give super brief on exercise and make another video maybe on Monday on super in depth about exercise. But my exercise looks like this. It is, I kill one body part per week working out. So I have back day, shoulder day. On the fasting day, by the way, I take off the gym. Arm day, chest day, and then leg day. So in order to justify one body part per week, you literally have to work it out really, really hard. So 4 to like 6 different exercises hitting the muscle at different angles for 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Those are the numbers you're looking for. If you're doing less than that, you're not doing anything. And you'd have to work out that body part more times a week. So that's what you're looking for. And I do cardio most days after working out. My cardio is 30 minutes, walking, 15-degree incline, 2.5 miles per hour. It gets you at fat burning heart rate like 140s, and you just stay there solidly. It's great. And it's like easy to do. So it's like win, win, win. And I do 2 double cardio days a week. So by the way, the cardio is what really is going to get your details of like the body fat in your lower belly, or the fat on the lower part of your arm if you're a lady, or the love handles if you're a guy. Like that's what's really going to get there. The clean diet and the cardio gets those details. What else? 2 double cardio days. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a good place to stop the video. I'm gonna do another video on my working out, much more specifically. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. It's worked for me, the fasting and the cheat day, because not having a cheat day is too hard for me. Breaking up the week really works for me because I could go, okay, I just have to be good on the diet 2 days, then I fast. Okay, I just have to be good on the diet 3 days, then I cheat. Yay! But breaking up the week really, like, mind tricks me to be able to sustain it properly. And yeah, that's it. So anyway, happy Friday. I know I haven't made a video all week. I've been so busy. Good things. I'll report soon. But yeah, happy Friday. You can start your diet today. By the way, you don't have to wait till Monday. But or cheat Saturday. Start your diet by cheating on Saturday. I actually did that like last time I started, which was a great place to start. Again, mind tricking. But yeah, try it. Like, number 1, the eating habits I gave you, you will lose weight. You will feed your muscles. You'll lose fat. That's what you want to lose. You want to be toned. You don't want to be flabby, And so just implementing that, and then you see what works for you. Do you have a cheat day? Diet for 3 weeks without a cheat day. Then start implementing it. Then say, would I consider a fasting day? Maybe instead of 1 whole fasting day, say 2 days a week I don't eat after lunch. So you eat 2 meals that day instead of 4. And there you go. You have a fasting day because you just split it in 2 days. But all you're looking for is the caloric deficit. And so calculate your caloric numbers to see how many pounds per week you can lose. But remember, don't get discouraged if you don't see weight, because if you're really doing it right, you might not even lose pounds sometimes because you're gaining muscle. but your clothes will fit different, your face looks slimmer, you stand in front of the mirror and you see change, which the best measurable change, and I haven't done it, my husband said, let's measure you, I have to do it. The best measurable change is literally measuring your biceps, your waist, measuring your body, your chest, and then checking those numbers. And of course, even better is what's your BMI. All right.